participate in the last lab because some of you guys might have been sick, but that's alright. For this lab, from now on, basically what I'm doing is all our labs are going to be pretty in-depth. So basically what I'm going to do is, I'm basically going to have a video of this lab. So if you guys we have one person missing today, so that person, since they're absent, they're going to go on YouTube and they're going to watch the lab, just so we can kind of keep up. Because now all our labs get a little bit more in-depth, they get a little bit more trickier. So that means that if you don't really participate in the lab because you're absent, it's not going to count for you or against you, but you have to watch that video, and then you're just going to write me a small little half page on what you learned from it. Because labs, just like chemistry, are on top of labs. You'll see what I mean, but just don't try to be absent on lab days, because you really can't get the full experience. I want you guys to get, your hands on with that. Also, as you guys do this lab too, I'll also just be coming around just videotaping you guys, adding video to our little video yearbook. So remember, at the end of the school year, you guys will, be sure you look good right there. Make sure you got your links over there. Make sure that you guys are looking good, whatever, because it's going to be on the video yearbook at the end of the school year. I'm going to hand out CDs to you guys. It's going to have all our experiments, because experiments, they get crazier and crazier, and you might want to catch some of that on video. Okay, so, about this lab. Okay, real quick, this lab over here, we're dealing with a lot of dangerous things. Okay, what is mercury?
Dangerous.
Good answer. That's the best answer. It's dangerous. Best answer I've heard all day. And yesterday. Okay, so real quick, I need a couple volunteers. Okay, whoa, Kelly, Bo, Vermise, and Calvin. Get you guys up here. You guys gotta come up here. So, okay, what you guys are gonna do is, okay, two of you guys are gonna get one of these over here, and two of you guys are gonna get one of these over here.
Would you?
You're good, you got it. You alright? You alright? No, you're alright. Oh, wait. Yeah. Go ahead and okay, grab this. Okay, grab this over here. I want you guys to go ahead and just step that way. Over here. You're alright, you're alright. Don't worry, that one's not mercury. That one's blue. Okay, so, real quick, that one's only alcohol. Okay, so, real quick. Okay, so, you guys can stand back right over here. See this one, right? Okay, so, Bo's over here. I want you to go ahead and pull that thermometer out. You gotta be very careful.
That's not careful.
There you go, very good. Go ahead and take the thermometer out real carefully. So as you guys can see, these thermometers here, remember you don't want to break these, they're very fragile. So Bo, go ahead, tell me how you use the thermometer. Which way do you put it in? Do you put it in this way or that way?
Put it this way.
Very good, why?
Because the mercury's at the, or the thing's at the bottom.
The alcohol's at the bottom, and so plus your numbers, you can read it from going from top, or bottom to top and top to bottom. Okay, now I got Remise, go ahead. This over here is you're going to hold that striker over here, and this over here. Okay, I want you to go ahead and hit that striker for me. Or you want to see a spark. You guys are going to be using this. So I want you guys to just kind of practice with that. Remember, you want to push it in. Push the flint into it. There you go. You got it. You're going to need two hands for it. Okay, perfect.
Stop.
Very good. Okay, so, Kelly, what's that red thing on it? Yeah, what is that? What's that red thing on it? You don't know what it is? Okay, so, I want you guys to look over here. This red thing over here, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to figure it out. This is very important, alright? So, okay, very good, guys. Give a round of applause for your classmates. You're going to figure it out, I'm not going to tell you. Okay, so very good. Okay, so with this lab, since you guys are a pretty smart class, you guys are actually one of my smartest classes, normally, this is what teachers do. They put students through a small little boot camp, getting you lab certified and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to throw you into it.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool, as long as you don't get hurt. So, because most teachers, they're kind of scared about students messing things up, fooling around, breaking things, getting hurt. So they basically go one by one, try to do a lab checkup with you guys. You guys are smarter than that. I'm just going to treat you guys kind of like a pre-AP class because you guys are pretty smart. Expect a lot from you guys. So I'm just going to throw you guys in there. On top of that, when I divide you guys into your groups and assign a lab station to you guys, I'm not even going to tell you guys how to set up the equipment. You're going to figure that out on your own. Alright? So since you guys are going to be figuring this out on your own, what you're going to be doing, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to pass out the sheet of paper over here. What you guys are going to do is you guys are basically going to write down numbers 1 through 12. Numbers 1 through 12. You're going to pick any one of these stations. You're going to put a check, or you're going to put a number. You're going to find your name, and you're going to put what lab station you want to be in. whether it's numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, or 12. If there's more than 2 numbers on there, then basically you guys can't be in that lab. So I'm going to pass it around, so you get to choose your lab station. In other words, if you want to be with somebody, a certain person, just find their name and just kind of make sure that you guys are in the same lab station. Remember, there's only 2 per lab station. One of you guys are going to have 3, all right? But there's only going to be 2 per lab station. So just whenever it comes to the person that's basically going to end up with the 3rd, I'm just going to choose what lab station you're going to be in one-on-one, all right? So I'm going to pass this around and just kind of go and put the number of lab station you are. So put a 1, put a 2. Brian, doesn't matter. And then by your name. So find your name and just put a 1 or 2. Okay, so refocus. As you guys are passing that around. Okay, so with this lab, I'm just going to throw you guys back there, alright? So that means that you're going to be working with somebody, with your partner, trying to figure out how to put that lab together. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. All I'm going to tell you is that you just have to boil water and find out what the boiling point of water is. That's all I'm going to tell you. You said what?
Is that what the red thing was on that thing?
I'm not going to tell you. You're going to figure that out. You're going to figure everything out. You're going to figure you guys are probably going to be partners, huh? You guys are partners? Brandon and Ramiz?
No.
You guys should be partners, and I want to see how you guys put that equipment together.
Probably gonna kill us.
Interesting. Okay, so, alright, so real quick, I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at the sheet I passed you guys. Very important that you guys follow this. So, take a look right over here, real quick. For your hypothesis, what you guys are going to do with your hypothesis, you guys are going to write down water boils at, and you're going to write down your own temperature.
Water boils what?
Water boils at, and then you're going to write down the temperature in degrees Celsius. This is your hypothesis. You guys are coming up with a hypothesis.
I don't know how to read Celsius.
So you guys are coming up with a hypothesis. Water boils at, for example, if I was just going to take a guess at it, I'll say water boils at 1 million degrees Celsius. Even though it doesn't, it's a ridiculous number. I don't want you to copy your number, even a clue as to what it's going to be. That's going to be your hypothesis. Yeah.
We got to do a Celsius?
Yeah, degrees Celsius.
I can't read.
What's the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit?
They're just on different numbers. They're just different measurements, but I want you to focus on Celsius. So anything from 1 degree Celsius. Okay, so real quick. Okay, after you guys get your hypothesis down, you guys are going to be applying a bunch of things you guys have learned already. You guys are going to learn. That's the front. You guys are going to learn not only how to you guys are going to learn how to do percent error and actually apply it. You guys already know how to do percent error. Now you're actually going to apply percent error, which is this equation here, to an actual experiment. So you're going to find out how close you are to the true value of where water boils. So what you're going to do is, while you're watching your water boil or getting ready to boil, you're going to write down your observations. What's happening to the glass? Is it getting foggy? Is it getting kind of cloudy? Is it giving out steam? Are there bubbles forming? So you guys are going to put that, or cracking if it cracks. Hopefully it doesn't crack. But if it does, let me know. So, you guys are going to check over here. You're going to be writing down your observations as it occurs. Your conclusion, after you're done of the entire experiment, you're just going to write down your own conclusion where you think water boils at. You guys take a look at the back over here. You got boiling point, you have your results and accepted value. Alright? You're going to write down what you think as you're watching water boil. As soon as the water starts boiling, you're going to come over here and turn this gas off. But you're going to have gas, you're going to have the gas over at your lab in the back. Be sure that as soon as you see the water boil, you turn the gas off. And whatever temperature it is, when you think the water is boiling...
Teachers, this is a practice lockdown drill. Please lock your doors. Please keep all students in your locked classroom and do not open the door until further notice.
Okay, everybody has to lay face down on the ground. I know it's dirty.
What?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was about to run to that corner.
Just
Between that one.
back for a little bit. Sing back.
No, that one by the
I want you guys to just make sure. I want you guys to just kind of stand up. Just get away from the windows. If you can see the windows, that means the gunman can see you.
Of course he can see me.